Welcome to the final session of Sky King's Tomb. My name is Pablo, and this is the Dice Asylum. Huh? No?
Put that stuff in the
Put that dice in the dice asylum.
Fuck me. All right.
Like,
Everybody.
subscribe, and throw that dice in the asylum.
Oh.
Fuck me.
Most
Get that
unhinged
bell
finals,
icon.
most unhinged final session ever.
Do you guys think if Pablo ever has an intro, like an intro for his for his YouTube, it'll be like, "Welcome to the Dice Asylum," and then you'll just have the Junkler beatbox where it's like, "Why so serious?"
All right. For this final session, everybody go to 2 hero points, whether webcam or not. That's fine. I'm also going to. I'll do the recap for this one, and I'll give a random person a 3rd hero point, just to be fair about it. Yep. So last session, after beating Zugataru, you entered the Zugataru. No, well, actually, we defeated Narcissus last session, right? We literally did the boss last session, and there was a whole thing. So you fought the second half of the BBG battle, fighting Narcissus. The whole chronicle is storied in a video I made, so I hope you watch that. I have it fucking seared into my memory because I have to rewatch it 20,000 times when I make it. But basically, God damn it, Narcissus died due to persistent fire damage, which was kind of funky and hilarious. And then you made your way into the tomb. The tomb had, well, the first tomb seemed to be fake, and it had a false back wall, which immediately was discovered by, I don't know who, but I think it might have been either Goldlax or Jorand.
I think it was Jorand.
Jorand punched it, making the way forward, and literally around that time, the Celestial Court, whatever you want to call it, summoned 2 Archons to see who was violating Targic's tomb. With some sweet talking words, you managed to convince them that you're just here for research purposes and not to loot. Which you straight to your word. You didn't loot anything, if I recall correctly, right? For the most part, you didn't loot anything. And the Archons are currently following you. They're nice about it. I don't have my voice modulator on today. Shit. I might have to set that up in the midway here, but we don't need it right now. But the Archons were they followed you around until you made your way to Target's second tomb, or the final tomb, or whatever the tomb it is. And we stopped there because while we could have just rushed it in 30 minutes and finished it, I think there's is a good opportunity to relive some. In fact, I think the funny part was there was a quote-unquote cutscene, and Joran rolled the nat 20 to skip it. But we're not skipping any cutscenes today, boys. What we're going to do, when Matt! God damn it, Matt. All right, I'm going to set up my voice modulator in the meantime. Let me get that, because I'm going to probably need it. Testing!
Sorry, what's up? What's up?
Can you hear me okay?
Yeah, normally.
Okay. Can I do... Is it this? Nope. Doesn't work. Okay. How about now? Hello?
Yeah.
There you go, working.
Cool. I sound like a Dark Angel. Try it again. Okay. Awesome. Amazing. I don't sound scratchy, right?
No, you're good to go.
Good. So, last but not least, well, I think I did the recap. I'm going to roll a random d6 here and give... Jogrum, go to 2 hero points. And Ukrak, go to 3. As you'll take the recap hero point, even though I did the recap. It's fine. It's only fair. I'm going to play the music. So, this chamber features a stone sarcophagus atop a broad stone platform, surrounded by statues of Target dressed in various outfits. This tomb seems to illustrate Target's aspirations and doubts. Each statue seems to call to you all. and seems to give sort of a... There's magic in the air, Goldlax, as you almost feel the scent of memories and souls. What would you like to do? Each statue looks slightly different. I can give you a description. This one, one of them looks like Targic holding a axe with one hand to his brow and his shield, wearing heavy armor and a necklace of boar's teeth. One of them looks like him comfortable and wielding a simple staff as birds and mammals perch and snuggle around him. One of them looks like he's standing in arms spreading as if waiting an embrace. So this one's the staff one. This was the sword and shield one. And then the last one is alert and stern, holding a warhammer. Oh wait, maybe this one's the warhammer, with his hands on a set of chains. And this one looks like Target, but normal Target. Normal Target. Would you guys like to approach a statue? What would you guys like to do?
Yes. Yes. Could I approach my one? Punch it.
Yeah, what would you like to say there, Atlas? Sorry?
I just want to touch it. Touch the statue.
As you touch the statue on the top left here, this one is holding a warm hammer and two lizards perching on his shoulder. You feel that it requires an offering. Anything representing protection, obligation, and governance, or swearing a sincere oath before it reveals its secrets to you, Atlas.
So it can be just an oath, a promise by someone?
Seems to be.
Guess I'll offer this.
Sigil of the First Clan.
Given to us by one of the people of Clan Tola for this mission. I'll offer it as a promise to complete this mission for them.
No, that's a good timing for the music, huh? As you offer that, you all fall unconscious.
Yeah.
Well,
Goldlax, what were you gonna do? What were you doing right
Goldlax.
before that?
Goldlax was also over by the staff one, and his fingers traced along it as he looked up at the hooded figure.
It looks, yeah. And what?
The last words he said were, "Oh, Sangrid, I wish you could have seen it. Seen all of this."
As you guys seem to be having a collective dream. This is how it works. You're all Targic. It's almost like this is your one person, but also you're separate people. It's almost like whoever acts in this moment is considered Targic. You feel like you're Targic at this point, and right now you find yourselves in... Put the mob... Oh, did I put the mob music? Shit. Hold on. Mob. Let me upload it real quickly. 1 second. I just downloaded it here. Angry crowd. Cool. Nope, that's the wrong one. There we go. And a little bit of music. So, you all find yourselves, or rather, Target finds himself in the middle of an angry mob. You remember this quest for the sky involved countless mutinies and disagreements over Torag's will and whether to continue traveling. Every leadership decision that Targic made required negotiation, and right now you remember Hungrel Iron Eye, or rather, you know of Hungrel Iron Eye. He is a grizzled Dorward commander, donning chainmail and brandishing a sword and shield, who says, 1,000 more forged deads, 1,000 more dead, he says. Some from sickness, some from old age. But the greatest share of my warriors, their axes raised high, as they carve a path through enemies we've never even met a generation ago. Enough of it! If Torak truly values his people's safety, then it's my duty to lead us back, not upward towards oblivion. He points to you, Targic, not to oblivion as he demand of you. The crowd responds with some enthusiasm, clearly interested but not yet convinced of the Hargrow's plan. Through Targic's memory, you know these disputes have happened before, and you know that right now the crowd respects you, Targic, only intuitively, but not also. You need to debate Hurngo. Did you have a question, Matt?
Actually, yeah, I was wondering if I can intervene as Targic. Is that something we're doing? I'm kind of confused as to how this works.
That's your job.
We will do this very soon. So, right now, he said what he said. Horngirl claimed the quest for the sky is a foolish endeavor that has killed thousands. Why invite more for death? Would you like to be Targic in this situation, Goldlax?
Sure.
Targic. I need you to roll one of these for me, and I can give you a hint of what you can say. You might share the crowd's grief, emphasize with this guy, appeal to Torak's divine prophecy, or emphasize the dwarven victories. How would you like to respond?
Before I roll, let me just send you what I'm going to say, if you're okay with it.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Sends it, probably looks at it. No.
Would it just be faster for you to say it, Matt? Or
No, I'm almost done.
okay. Yeah. Just do it, man.
Targic is going to step forwards. I'm guessing he has a hammer or something, right?
Or yeah, why not? I don't. Doesn't he have a? Yeah. Sure.
Yeah. Targic raises his hammer high as he points up towards the surface. Darkness spilling out from behind him as he calls back out. It's better for us to spill our blood so our children can see the light, not stay as pharaohs in the dark like the Dweger! Or whatever the Pathfinder 2e version of Dwegerism.
The crowd mutters and murmurs in agreement as Holgwyn now appeals to a different part of the crowd. He references the assortment of strange beasts and the fearsome cultures and even old neighbors who we antagonists fight and died for in our migration upward. Look! As several of his comrades bring out various skeletals, claws, weapons, and other objects recovered from recent foes, many unfamiliar. What other terrors drove above, yet to be discovered and awakened? Who would like to appeal during one of these checks to the crowd? It doesn't have to be Goldlax, as you might appeal to exceptionalism to dismiss these threats, invoking divine protection, or identifying these strange souvenirs to show that the community already knows what these threats are and how to defeat them.
It will. I'm assuming occultism is going to be the identifying them.
Yep.
Yeah.
You're not frightened, Pip, unless you were. Yeah, you're not frightened or prone, so that would be a success by 1 or by +1. Okay. So you are good. What do you say, Pip, as Targic?
As Targic, the items you bring to us, these parts of these fallen foes, we know what they are. We've seen these countless times. We know what we are. These shows grabbing them, exemplifying this is for the this is part of this and etc. Pointing out to the crowd. There's nothing to be afraid of.
Rungrel looks frustrated as the crowd murmurs in agreement and seems to stand behind Targic's side as his last appeal is, How much power and influence has Target gained during this quest for Sky? Of course you want to perpetuate this journey, Target. You're becoming a tyrant. Target might express humility, swear on an oath to his good intentions, or cite dwarven law that could halt tyrannical acts. Who would like to be Target?
I'll do it if no one else is interested.
You volunteered. Go for it.
As well.
What do you say?
I am but a guide for our people, brother. The power matters nothing to me. All that matters is that light can shine upon my brothers and sisters once more. Not from a flame, from a torch, or a damp campfire, but from the sky.
Ringrel looks defeated at this point. Deflated as the crowd seems to just even start to chant, Target, Target. As Target, you see almost, you look proud. You look like you're doing the right thing. You're leading people upwards to the sky, and this is your destiny. Something that needs to be accomplished as this gentleman leaves defeated. And you will all awaken back. Where's my map? Back here. As you awaken, the sarcophagus starts shifting slightly. It almost looks lighter.
Oh, where's my beard? Where's my beard? All right.
Luke?
As soon as Pip wakes up, and looks up at the Archons, you just hear him belt out like, ah! Ah! Just screaming, loudly, for no reason.
You know what?
Just scared
You know what? We're just gonna step over here, okay? They're gonna move slightly to the south, just so.
Looking around, I'll just look at the party and just go, that was fucking weird. All I did was touch it. I was just like, just thought I'd just touch it. I did not. I forgot what it's like to have a beard. I was growing it back. It looks nice. And I got put in that fucking furnace. And it burned away again. I miss it.
I mean, I feel you're missing the main point there, lad. But okay, that's definitely a take on what we just saw in that vision.
Giant, don't get me wrong, but like, we felt in his body. And it's just.
Hey, I've never felt anything like it before. I mean, I've had Belumdar speak to me through signs, but never actually possess my body. And John's gonna put his hand on the lid of the sarcophagus. Has anything like noticeably changed? Could I move it at all, or is it still?
You notice that it is still sealed shut. However, you also notice that somehow it feels like lighter. It feels like something's changed, but it's an instinctive, imperceptible change that you just kind of ascertain only by just.
So there's not like an
thought.
actual glow of like maybe one sigil and there's like a series of them or anything like that. It's just a kind of just a gut feeling, like there's not a change.
Gut
in
feeling.
temperature to
It just, you can attempt to lift it, I guess, is the
No,
Yeah.
I was just thinking more just along the lines of like, is there like a series of glyphs or something one's lit up and it'll give us a guide as to it? But if it's just a gut feeling, it's just a gut feeling.
it's just a gut feeling, yeah.
I don't know, lads. Feels like something's changed. Maybe we have to interact with all of these somehow.
Oh, you know, I've been in a lot of things, but I've never been inside a dwarf like that. What a night.
That's not what I've heard, lad.
What?
His hand is going to slap onto the statue next to him as he goes to stand back up.
As he says that, Atlas is just monologuing, like, it was weird to be shorter than what I already am. And just
Okay. You slap the statue on the left. Let me double check here. 1 second, please. Sorry, is this the statue of travel? Okay. You feel like the statue requires a sort of another sacrifice or an offering. This one requires anything that provides comfort or a sense of community, such as or offerings like lullabies or tales of family life.
oh,
How can he share the tales of family life?
You can just share them.
Maybe through a song. Remember when? Oh no, wait. I don't think I was here when you used to sing all the time. But like, you feel like Urbex's telling you to remember when you used to sing all those songs.
boom, chick, boom, chick, boom.
What?
Maybe
I don't
go
know.
like singing a song of your people, of your past. Maybe that'll appease it.
I mean,
what I'm
that's
trying to
the
say.
thing. That's the thing. I think the closest thing I've ever had to family was my friend Sangrid, the one that sent me here. You know, when it comes to clan law, he used to embody its ideals. He was a scholar through and through. This man traveled everywhere, from distant lands to lands close to home, close to High Home, just in search of knowledge, in search of lost artifacts. And I remember when when we were taking a little pit stop in Corvosa because we'd heard some drama had happened there, so we went over, we were looking through, asking questions. And this keenly eyed dwarf, he just spots something. A little trinket on a merchant's desk. And he buys it, he snaps it up like that, and it sends us from Corvosa, I'm pretty sure all the way to the east coast at that point, in search of its home. And I mean, we had to deal with bandits, we had to deal with very, very overgrown, like, bears. They had owl heads, I think. They were crazy. And at one point, when we found the site, these ruins, Sangrid's tripped, dropped the trinket, and out of all the places it could land, it lands perfectly at where it's meant to be. The chest of an ancient android. When I tell you, I did not think that air travel as a goblin was possible, I didn't believe it was possible until that moment. We did the first interracial flight ever, interspecies flight ever, because it flung us from that to about 2 kilometers over. And if he hadn't thought like that of the scroll he'd gotten for feather falling, we would be pancakes at the moment in some random little forest patch.
As you relay the story, you start feeling sleepier and sleepier. Everybody does, really, until at the end of that story, you fall unconscious and you find yourselves as target yet again.
Ouch. The story's so boring we
Yeah.
fell asleep.
Fuck all of you.
Damn it,
fuck
I was
all
just
of you. I
typing
saw
that
it
in
coming.
chat.
I
God
saw
damn
it
it,
coming.
Ash.
Alex started typing. I knew exactly what he was going for.
Damn it.
During the quest for the sky, traveling from the sulfurs took generations. There was plenty of semi-permanent camps to restock supplies, defending in raids, and even blast through the stone in order to reach places you couldn't reach yet. Even in the best of times with conjured food, the immense community endured famine, illness, and other hardships. As a youth growing up from the quest for the sky, Target witnessed these roadside deaths firsthand. Though young, he wouldn't stand idle. Am I playing this damn song? Okay, there we go. Aiding the fallen and forgotten at great personal cost earned him his first followers. You're experiencing what seems to be a montage of roadside hardships, lingering on 3 difficult decisions Target will face. Let's start with the first one. Scouts have cleared the way for the quest to the sky's next camp. None too soon, as Zolgath raiders will soon overrun the current camp. Yet as the community begins to pack up and moves, you see that some dwarves are too injured to make the trip. Leadership, including you, knows they can't continue. They can't afford to continue guarding this camp, but loath leave anyone behind. Of course, the other leaders try to ignore the problem and avoid blame by helping elsewhere. You just can't look away so easily. Would you like one of you, to attempt to maybe assemble litters for moving the injured or the crafting, apply triage and treatment with a medicine or nature, or confront leaders to secure time and rescue everyone with diplomacy and intimidation? Target, what would you like to do?
All right. Oh. Are you thinking, Ash?
Yeah, I was just thinking.
I will say, if you already done something, give somebody else a chance here.
Yeah, I don't want to bulldoze everything.
I'll go up.
Target goes up and roll first and then flavor it to see how we do.
Yeah. What was intimidation for again?
To get the leaders to secure time to rescue everyone, confront them.
A 2, I'm re-rolling that. Hold on.
Put that dice in the asylum. Let's go. Well done. As you attempt to confront the leaders, no, Targic. We don't have the time. It doesn't give you much of a script. Doesn't give you much of a script, but you will take 61 mental damage as the story goes differently than what you envisioned it to be. Or, sorry, no, not what you envisioned it to be. The story goes differently than what it actually went like.
Oh.
Jesus.
You find yourself yet again facing a decision. Target. Some other part of Target, preferably. What would you like to do?
Is this to attempt the same check again?
Yes. Phoenix.
Oh, so we have moved on to the next part of the story.
No,
right?
yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
cool.
Phoenix, you were saying?
Okay.
Yeah, sorry.
Okay, so I'm meant to roll the same check that Ash did?
No, you can do any one of these checks that I put. Roll it and then flavor it.
Oh, okay. My medicine's not great, but I'm going to roll it.
Aren't you?
Hey.
Okay, there we go.
Yeah, I'm not trained in it.
Fair enough. How do you apply medical triage and treatment to the people that
I go around making improvised splints for those who had their legs crushed and help move them around, going back and forth, trying to get people to keep moving forward instead of leaving them to pull on the floor.
Well done. As this vision seems to represent a sort of reality that it did happen. Target seemed to have done everything. He not only assembled litters, but also did the triage and confronted the leaders. You managed to do one of the things that Target did, and as this vision seems to conform to reality, you move on to the next scene. You see one person, a dwarf named Turgan. He's venerable and nearing the end of his natural life, and he also feels isolated and bitter. This problem, as you look at Turgan, is a matter of compassion and community. He doesn't want to move. You can either just carry him with an athletics, console him and convince him to accept help with a diplomacy, or let him die, but do it properly and burial rites and hospice care as he passes away. Target, what would you like to do?
I'll give this one a shot.
As you just carry him yourself, Target. Flavor it a little bit for me.
He slowly, you see in the vision, Target slowly kneel down to this elderly gentleman.
We don't leave any brother behind.
Leave me! I'm
No,
telling you!
No, I know you're ailing, but I won't see you die here in some random cave, some random cavern. See right that I carry you to the end of your days, and we have a proper burial for you.
You stubborn
Served as
dwarf!
well, old one.
You
can't die here alone.
He complains, but eventually begrudgingly accepts the help and will be taken by Targic to the next area. Well done, Joran. I like that flavor. Well done. As years pass without reaching the surface, the zeal that drove this quest for the sky wanes. Everyone questions the prophecies and objectives periodically. Some people become depressed and disillusioned, wanting to turn back or losing hope entirely. Targic shares these feelings as well, but as you sit around a campfire, you feel responsibility to help bolster those spirits, Targic. As people around you look dejected and depressed, you might thoughtfully, insightfully sympathize with the travelers as they work through their frustrations with a diplomacy or a perception. You might leer them in cheerful tunes to take their minds off of this, or a dwarven lore of religion to remind them of their divine mission.
I'll do a performance.
Targic?
Actually, would Riverthune law be classed as some kind of dwarven law?
I'll be perfectly honest with you, Luke. I don't know the 100% kind of link between Dwarven lore and Riverthune lore, so I can't give you an accurate kind of assessment there. But go ahead, Goldax. Goldax, you lead the friends into a little ditty. Flavor it for me.
So, with spirits down, I'm guessing there are children in this,
Sure.
Escort as well. Yeah. Target comes along, and he sees a couple of the children down in the dumps, and he goes, and he looks over at them, he crouches down, he's like, well, what do we have here? A bunch of people that need to have their frowns turned upside down. You know, there's a trick that my ma taught me. And he takes off his helmet. And he... And what he does is he just starts gathering dirt and filling it into the helmet. And he's like, something that, I don't know why, but it gave me so much entertainment. You just fill it and fill it and fill it. And then you slam it down and whop. And when he pops it open, all the dirt has compacted in his helmet, and it's formed this perfect mold of it along the ground. And then what I do is I put a little door here, maybe have he'll grab some dirt, spit on it, rub it together. Have a few guards here, make my own little helmet fortress. Who wants to join me on that?
Yeah, we do. Sorry. As the kids kind of excitedly look, and the older people around the campfire just kind of look at you and smile as you seem to be kind of inspiring the younger ones here, and also they're amused as well as seeing the kids play. As you finish this third memory, you see more, but these next memories are not with sadness but with smiles, as Target continues inspiring dwarves over time and little by little. You wake up. Yet another imperceptible feeling shifts through the air as you all almost instinctively look at this sarcophagus and feel like its lid is even lighter.
Yeah, Joran's going to walk over it just to check. I know, nothing's probably changed, but his gut instinct is kind of like he doesn't fully understand maybe the magical ways, so he's instinctively looking for an actual sign of if anything has changed.
You give it a glance over, and it still seems as solid and as real and as heavy as before. You try to lift it, and it almost feels easier to lift, but yet still impossible at the same time.
I don't understand this feeling. I feel like we're getting closer, but nothing's changed. I don't
It's
understand.
'cause you're not- It's because you're not lifting just the casket itself or the lid of it. You're lifting memories that have weighed so heavy on his mind that they act as a lock for it. From what I've gathered, anyway. I mean, it looks like these are channeling those. Every time we talk about something, it triggers the memory. It opens up like a gateway for us. And then we can see into Targik's mind as it was. See the trials he faced.
Hey, but like, shouldn't there be like an actual physical sign? That's usually what happens. It's what I've seen in the past, anyways.
Well,
I don't know. I just don't get it.
Drogrim, what does that one say? Does it smell weird or anything, or?
Right.
All right, Drogrim's
Oh,
still
sorry.
asleep.
I'm barely paying attention.
That's okay.
One more repeat.
Oh, yeah. What are those? What does that statue say over there? Does it say anything or smell like anything?
It looks weak.
It looks, yeah, it kind of, because it looks like it's awaiting an embrace, basically. As you...
Oh, well, don't worry, Dolgrim. I'm an excellent hugger. Come on, step out of the way. I'll give the statue a hug.
Okay.
As you, Oh, wow.
And I'll give it a real big bear hug.
Okay, you fall unconscious.
Godlex didn't even get up this time. He just
Yeah.
Pip just slid out the way. It's like shimmied across the floor to get out of
This
the
one,
way.
this one is a different one here. I am going to use the landing page because I'll tell you what you will see.
Drugum sleep standing up.
So, you find yourselves in the last century of your life. Your victories having lived more than your day-to-day actions. You see the place where you're about to build your tomb when Zugutaru attacks the beast, the cave worm, that you eventually spared. You find yourself in a place where lava has yet to flood the area and the crimson worm towering over you. As you drop your chisel and draw your axe, you see the fight happening as you fight Zugataru. But even though this battle lasted for hours or even days, this battle only seemed to take minutes as you see the cave worm lunging to bite, forcing you to dodge and to seek cover long enough to develop a plan of attack. Nearby stalagmites won't drop a cave worm for long, but they might grant you cover long enough to plan for a counter-attack. If it does bite you, though, maybe the adamantine armor can deflect the beast's teeth. You can weave between stalagmites, vault over an obstacles to reach safety, or that's it.
Yeah, I'll give this one a go as well. Ooh, thank God for those armbands.
Mm-hmm. You vault over obstacles to reach safety. Flavor a little bit for me?
So I think as the battle's ensuing, kind of like Zigataru probably is lashing out with its tail, ducks to the side, and the slam of the tail on the ground shudders the entire the entire structure. Stalagmites start falling down, seemingly blocking Torag's way in front of him, but he trusts himself, steadies himself, takes a run, a little bit up Zigataru, and then leaps over the stalactites, now having a natural barrier and defense so he can plan his next strategy.
Well done. As the scene flashes forward to where the dwarf sorry, I don't know why. Okay, you and the worm are circling each other, each seeking an opportunity. Armor and axe won't be enough, and you need a cunning plan to outwit your foe and get within striking distance. This stalagmite shielding you from each other might deter physical attacks, but this worm breathes fire. This is going to require either a stealth check to outwit and sneak closer, a knowledge of cave worms to outsmart it with nature or survival, or even an improvised trap.
I've got ants.
Is ant relevant?
Is this relevant to ants?
Are there any fire-breathing ants?
Yeah.
Are they purple? Can we see them?
You can always roll it.
Are they dead?
You can
You
always
can
roll
always
it.
Because I
roll
changed
it.
mine to dead purple ant law. I'll take it and I'll do stealth.
As you
Taking.
sneak around Targic, it seems to be successful. As now, oh yeah, give me a flavor, sorry, and then
I think it, even though he's wearing full adamantine armor, I take over and the shadows around, even though it's a full lava pit area, but for some reason the darkness comes forth in all the areas that are shaded, and he's darting from shadow to shadow, stopping when he needs to stop his armor from making too much noise.
and now is your chance. Your axe will strike true, giving you leverage to start climbing the worm to strike more vulnerable areas. The worm, though, doesn't make it easy, thrashing about and even colliding with walls to dislodge or crush you. You need to scare off, subdue, or slay the creature. Either climb to a place where you can make a telling blow, or match the beast's fury with a display on your own. Lastly, you can also attempt an attack roll, which maybe Drogrum can attempt it if you are interested
that.
here. Yeah. AC 28, Drogrum.
What weapon would I be? using
Any either one.
Any attack roll?
Yeah. It's just it would be an axe IRL, but you can use any weapon you wish.
Use my longbow proficiency to swing the axe.
That is a success. As you smash into the worm, flavor a little bit for me.
Yeah. So it's like it's an axe there. So it's beard at the bottom, so you can jam in the sharp bottom part of the blade there, and then dig in deeper, and then you just rip down.
As you do so, with an anguished roar, the crimson worm crashes to the ground, where a stalagmite actually pierces its hide. As you scramble to the beast's head and raise your axe to deal the death blow, you pause for a moment to admire the titanic creature you have just defeated. While we all know that Targic, in the end, gave mercy to Zugataru, will you?
Don't give me that option. Don't give me that option. Oh my god.
Your vision shifts and warps, and for a second, instead of Zugataru, you see Narcissus.
Huh?
And as you hold your blade, as nobody spoke and said anything, the vision fades. You awaken in the tomb once again.
Wait, what was that pompous little shite doing there? What? That doesn't make any sense.
Did our when that happened? Did our vision shift?
It did a little bit. It was almost like instead of the actual vision,
Like
it was
we were
used.
looking through Zugataru.
You were looking through yourselves, as opposed to Targic for a moment. Yeah. So that last bit was almost a trick, almost like would you spare Narcissus? Nobody said they hit him, so I will say you spared him, unless you actually do want to hit him. But that's
It's not
fine.
Narcissus. I think we would all attack him straight away.
It's fine.
Make
It's
sure
fine.
he's
Yeah. No, I know. It's fine. I don't like the way the AP did that, but that's fine. Pip, what are we doing with the last one?
I mean, from what I can see, it seems like it's praying. So Pip's gonna walk up and
This one looks like it's. Why does this look like it's praying? It's holding a heavy armor and a necklace of boar street. While it looks like it's praying, it's actually holding an axe on one hand and a shield in the other, looking angry. I don't know. There's no.
Really?
Yeah. Maybe I misread them. Yeah, there's one. Yeah, there's two. Like, these statues aren't great. I'm sorry. The descriptions are
Oh,
giving
no,
me.
that's fine. It's fine.
Generics,
It's all good.
yeah.
The descriptions are giving me are different. So.
That's all good.
This one looks more of a war one. As you get close to it, Pip, anything associated with war or dwarven tradition or fire or feats of strength.
Crack! Go and smack that thing for me, will ya?
I'm gonna walk up. I've got warfare lore. Would that
Yeah.
work?
Yeah, you don't need to roll it. You just, because you have warfare lore, as you get close to it and just think of war, you fall unconscious for the last time.
For the last time. Oh no, it's TPKing us, guys. Oh god.
Unconscious for the
Battle
last
of
time we let.
Mordor.
whoa!
I can't believe.
This art is crazy.
I
This
can't
art is
believe
so
we.
good.
I can't believe we let Diddy mix our drinks in the fucking target gym.
So,
Oh, why is this all coming with baby oil? Oh god.
as Targic journeyed upward, they encountered countless creatures and cultures, many of which responded with violence. Modern Dwarven history recorded many of these battles, but only some are remembered by cryptic names. This is the Battle of the Scattered Bone. Dwarven soldiers fighting orc warriors, and these orcs, Targic realized later, fought not only out of not out of bloodlust, but out of desperation. The acts of necromancy that day weren't indicative of orcs' innate evil. This was a last-ditch effort to defeat dwarven aggressors. You guys were the baddies in this one, but at this point in time, you don't know it. As you're helping lead a dwarven army against an orc horde during the quest for the sky, victory isn't guaranteed. I need you, Target, to command your soldiers during this mass combat. Two sides skirmish. Orcs' forces rally and charge, attempting to break dwarven formations with overwhelming force. You need to give your expertise to your troops, Target, to stand strong. You might physically hold back orcs, rally troops, or issue strategic commands. I think this one's good for you, Phoenix, with the warfare lore there, yeah?
Yeah.
I will roll before I talk.
Well done.
Very
That's a
nice.
success. You guys are rolling great, except for that one roll for Ash. What do you do?
It's only a 2 than a 1. Don't
Yeah.
worry.
Yeah, that's gonna suck.
Soldiers, dig your heels in the floor. Shoot up.
Your mic cut off.
Jesus.
You peaked there, but
fuck's sake.
take
We got it. We got beginning and end of it.
Yeah. There we go. Thank you, Mike, for cutting. out
Mike
the
couldn't
ones.
handle the passion the man's displaying.
No.
I felt something there. I just didn't hear it.
I can handle his passion.
That's all that matters. Whoa.
Right? As
Just
Target
scream when you win.
As Target's forces make steady progress, another dwarven unit has nearly broken and desperately needs reinforcements. However, if you're to arrive in time, you and your personal guards need to weave through the ongoing melee.
I'll
I
leave
can give
athletics
this
to-
an athletic. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, you know, if
Yeah,
you
go-
got Brent,
go
you got
for it,
you
Brent.
got it.
Oh, wait. Athletics.
Go!
Whoopee!
Oh, I would
Nice.
prefer you hit the button next time, but that
Oh,
is
whoops,
a
sorry.
critical success. Favorite for me.
Well, through my knowledge, I know the fighting stance of an orc. So, being able to push through and yeah, I don't know.
Fair enough. Yeah, it's a quick success. You did great.
Hit-
There we go.
Hit the points where they're weak and knock them off balance.
Well done. As you arrive with reinforcements, orc warriors have accumulated lethal momentum that might still overwhelm the dwarves. Averting a rout or securing a victory will require a truly heroic act to inspire the troops. You can coordinate a feint, cow the orcs, or just cleave through them.
Go on,
I'll try for
Vedex.
the intimate. I'll
Yeah,
try,
I'll
I'll
try
try
unless
for
you
the
wanna
I
do
don't
it,
know
Pet.
if anyone
Either or.
else. Yeah.
I'll try for the intimidation. Oof.
Oh.
Hero point?
Yeah, we're gonna send it.
Yes.
Nice.
Flavor it?
I imagine Targic slides in to the fight, moving in, and he steps right in front, all the way alpha to white where the orc horde is forming in, and he's like, I would take you on alone if I have to. There is no issue here. My brothers are with me, and we will win!
Just cringe.
Well done. Well done. And as the dwarves cheer and clash to the orcs as you begin to turn the tide of the battle, you wake up and find yourselves in the tomb.
Oh,
That was fun.
Godlex. Godlex, that was
Hello?
real weird, right? We were mid-conversation and just in a fucking war.
Joran's gonna
Yup.
look at. Oh, sorry, go on.
Now I know how war veterans feel. This is why they can't handle fireworks.
Firework.
Have you never seen a firework before?
What's a firework?
It's like, okay, how do I explain this? Okay, imagine imagine a grenade. You put a fuse on it.
Phoenix, can I help you?
Have you not seen a grenade before?
I was just wondering, how long ago was that fight?
Like
Was it a
lore
couple hundred years?
wise, yeah, it's a
Yeah.
long ass time ago. Because Targic's been dead for a while, if I'm not mistaken. And then, well, yeah, I am not mistaken. You're in his tomb. But that happened. This happened during the quest for the sky, and the quest for the sky, if I recall, was like 1,000-year venture. So
It was a 1,000-year venture, and it happened just after Earthfall, wasn't it? Didn't they emerge after Earthfall?
yeah, something of
And
the
Earthfall
sort.
is like 3,000 years ago, I think. Maybe.
Been
I
a
could be wrong with my timeline there.
long ass
Okay.
time. Yeah. Why?
Oh, I was just wondering because, like, obviously me and Dorgrim are orcs.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
Yeah, Joran was going to
But
look at
since
both
it's been
of
like
you.
5,000 years ago, then obviously
We're all just looking
maybe
at them like,
Uber.
Oh, Joran was going to look at them and be like, "Are you okay, brothers? Don't bring up any nasty memories. There was right and wrong on all sides, I believe."
No, it's alright. That was a long time ago.
Aye,
Yeah,
it was, but it doesn't
wars
make it
won.
right. Just hope you're okay. Some intense things we've seen today.
It's all good.
I think, if
Alright.
I'm not mistaken about it, the one behind me and Atlas is the last one.
This one doesn't seem to call to you.
Oh.
He's gonna
I
touch
will
it just to make
touch
sure.
it anyway.
Seems to be a normal statue.
All right. All right. Try the sarcophagus.
Alright, lift with me. Let's go.
And all of us.
And as the sarcophagus lid is lifted and you all peer down into it, what you see is
Nah.
Fuck you.
That's
Fuck
what
you.
they left out.
Really?
Oh, what, really? Oh, God.
That's what you were talking about? No.
Amazing.
They find me inside of the thing.
Yes.
So
How you guys
There's just Urbeck reading a
found
copy of
that.
Angel of Love, like,
you
guys, I'm
find
trying to read here.
the Angel of Love. You find all the Angel of Love books. No.
All first edition
could you
print
imagine-
signed.
Could you imagine it's like, and as you all peer into the sarcophagus, you see, hello everybody, my name is Markiplier. Welcome back to 5 Nights at Freddy's.
But sadly, I don't know what you could find, but I was thinking of having immense riches beyond your wildest dreams, if that is something Target would do, which I don't think it's something Target would do, but maybe like just really just a lot
He
of.
let his friend secretly eat him and just hid the
mean,
last of his treasures in
what
a safe.
clan was Target a part of?
God, yeah. What
I
a
feel like-
question. I think he's just like the
I mean,
leader
I
of the
think-
dwarves, right? I don't even
I
know
think
if
what
he
we
was a
could
clan.
do.
I think it's
what we
Clan
could do is
Target,
we could-
yeah?
Oh,
Could it
well,
just
I
be a
was thinking
case
what-
of... Oh, go on, Matt.
I think what we could do is since he's so ancient, he could be a precursor to Clan Tolor. Like his bloodline eventually developed Clan Tolor, and what we find in there is this thick book containing detailed records called the Book of Sky, and it details all the history
Sort of.
the
Actually, we're not done because as you open the sarcophagus and all you find is imagination. The door opens behind like a secret kind of wall
Is it
slides behind.
supposed
Yes.
to be implied that we find like Target in here? Because this is his.
I don't. There is a secret wall and there is another thing here. You actually, those of you who are aware of tombs, realize that this is also a false tomb. But
Okay.
I want to say, I genuinely want to say there's riches in here so that your characters end up wealthy.
Could we?
Sure.
Yeah.
Could there be like some level like riches? Oh god, yeah. Whoa. Like for me, I would imagine like since he's like such a big like a leader,
Mhm.
surely he would have left behind like some kind of like it's like a what's that like a when you write something?
That's okay. So what you and both Golax are saying is sort of in the next area. So there's a
Right,
lot of
okay,
records in the next area, but in terms of
See, I was thinking like, seeing as it's kind of like a magical kind of falsy tomb thing with visions, like when each person looks into it, it's like one maybe high level item of their desire, something kind of along that line for treasure. It's just one thing for each person.
I'm very happy
Depending on
with
what
that.
they
To be honest with you, it's not a. I was gonna put like I literally mid-journey like immense reaches before I thought of doing this kind of sort of pseudo joke thing, but I not Googled mid-journey. Did you say Google? Oh no.
Oh,
no,
and
no.
Pablo,
Yes.
I have a question. Do you think at this point, now that we've discovered Target's tomb, that Sky Thunder would be its max level?
Oh yeah, I don't. Did I not max level your guys' relics yet?
They're at
I don't
level
even-
2. I don't know if it's any bigger.
I could swear I
Any more than
max
level
level your. I gave you your major gifts and everything, right? Did I not do that? You have propelling winds,
I
so
only
yeah, you have propelling winds, so that is the max level. Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
that's
I
the
picked
major
up the
gift.
cape from Yuri, but I never got the stuff. But it doesn't really matter. Never used
Yeah.
it.
Did I? I
I don't
apologize.
think I ever used
I mean,
anything.
the
and
Colmode's journal that I had was like, yeah, I don't know. I
Yeah.
didn't use anything from it.
It's
so.
it's okay. Look. Well, all right.
It's
let's-
situational.
Yeah. Are we gonna make our way to the door that opened behind though? I will say canon wise, there's plenty of gold and gems in here to have your characters retire easily enough.
Can I also say to like the archons, like you said your boss was in here to get permission for us to be able to take stuff.
Yes,
or
your
be allowed
boss
to
is
take-
further ahead. Our boss is right ahead.
Okay. You could have let us know that was the secret door before we, like, and Alice is still bleeding from the ears after the damage she took. Like, know what the fuck
You
happened,
need
but
to
I'm fucking
experience Targik's legacy if you are to understand him, say the Archons. And no taking of any of the gold, that's his.
A sleight of hand. Or, sorry, can I do a thievery check to
What's the
pieces?
CR level?
You see this on the other side. Currently looking at inscriptions on the
Oh
wall.
my god, that thing is huge.
Alright. Hit it.
Let me heal you up before we fuck this shit up.
Jordan, are we moving?
Yep, sorry. I was on the ruler. I was like, why can't I move? Oh, I'm an idiot, that's why.
I'll turn around and be like, yo, what is that?
Our boss.
Oh.
You worship a great big scaly thing with a massive tongue. What? I thought your boss would be like Torag or something. What's going on?
As Stone
get it.
River makes his way forward and looks at you. I am Stone River, a servant of Actually, no, I won't use the voice for this one, sorry. I am Stone River, a servant of Torag. What brings you to the tomb?
Well, two of us, anyway.
Wait.
The rest are just companions who have
What is that blade? That is carved from my very body.
What?
He looks at Sky Sunder.
I'll hold the blade, and then I'll explain what I know about the blade. It was given to the Sky King as a gift from Tora, you know, like, it was a gift, and I got given this as a gift, as I was saying, from Clan Tola, and our mission was to discover the lost legacy of the Sky King, which is why we are here. We are trying to learn everything about
Seek
his
what
long-lost
Targic left behind. But this tomb is not his legacy. His true legacy lives on the surface. The dwarven kingdoms he abandoned. There is nothing here but distractions. As you look around the room, you see hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of writings on the wall, murals, pictures, information. Goldlax is what you were saying earlier. It's not in a book form, though. It is on the wall, and same with you, Pip. This is what you were saying earlier. The information here is precious. It's valuable. It is the most important thing of Targic's legacy. But, Stone River says, there is nothing here but distractions. Leave. I intend to collapse this place.
Whoa, wait. Are you
All right, now
clapping if
wait
we
a
could
minute.
discovered it, or like, yeah, Goldax, you go ahead.
All right, now wait a minute. You're telling me that you're going to collapse this place? This place has so much history and meaning to the dwarven people, and you're willing to trash it like that. It has stood for centuries. What gives you the right?
I'm sent by Torag himself. That's what gives me the right, he says. But you...
Torag's dead. What are you talking about?
Yeah, he was
Torag?
always against freedom. And
The god Torag?
Oh, the god Torag. Sorry, I'm thinking
Target.
Target, aren't I?
Yeah,
Sorry.
yeah.
I'm getting shit mixed up. Sorry.
All good.
He was always for freedom, liberation, and not being shackled by one's means. And you collapsing this place is shackling us to knowledge that we care to know about this person.
You seem to have Targic's spirit. Huh. We can debate this if you wish. As he stands a little more erect and flexes his claws. If you repress your point, I offer you the opening argument. Fight me. I will debate as we fight. Shing, shing, the archons behind him draw their swords.
Whoa, wait, hold on. Why are you guys joining? He said fight me, not fight us.
Right. You guys are more people than expected, so we need to add reinforcements.
Be honest, okay.
We are we are two dwarves, a halfling, a goblin, and yeah, I guess we have 2 fucking mountain orcs with us. But we used to be just dwarves, man.
So as we roll
that's bad
initiative,
reception.
yeah,
I
roll
always
initiative.
roll good on initiative, then get fucked on attack rolls.
Well, are we including the fact that I'm gonna be frightened too this whole time? Because that's a celestial.
No.
Ooh, it is. Yeah, Pip, get wrecked. I don't know, man. We can. Damn, I don't know what to tell you.
I'm cool with it. I'm cool with it.
Yeah.
I'm asking you. Entirely
Yeah.
up to you. I'm
If
cool with
if
it.
that's what the thing says, then yeah. But yeah, we'll follow it raw,
Man,
and you can
fuck.
roleplay it a little bit. That's okay.
And
This
that
is
was
the
20.
real final battle of this campaign, guys. This also requires you, if you spend, let me just see, you can do, this guy's going to ask you questions, you can answer them, and you know, you can, we'll see how this goes. However, I think we need to take a little break here because it's already been
Yes.
a little bit, so we can do 10-ish minutes, maybe 15, same standard break time. Fuck it, let's go. We'll be back in a little bit.
please.
Yeah, let's get this going here. And final boss
God,
music
high initiative.
time. Where's my final boss music? All right. Well, before I do that, Drool, what are we doing?
No, why is that initiative so high?
I would love to do a. I can actually work with this. Okay. I am going to stride up here.
Okay.
And draw and activate a.
I do apologize. As you start the turn in the aura, I need you to hit this button for me. Okay, you're fine.
All right. I'll draw and activate a storm arrow and fire it at
Okay.
Stone River.
Nice.
That's a hit.
Plus the arrow. Which is that. Actually 27, not 25. And that damage.
Oh, Pablo, Stone River is frightened
my
1, by the
God.
way. I succeeded my battle cry
Okay.
against it.
Oh, it's a reflex save to
Oh,
potentially.
it's a reflex save. Got it. Sorry, 1 second.
Yeah,
What's the
it's
DC?
27, not 25.
25?
27. Okay.
27. Okay. Let's undo that. And then frighten 1, which would have not affected that anyway. Just put that on there. Cool. Is that your turn?
That's my turn.
He takes 14. Or is it half or?
No, it's critical
No, he
success.
crit succeeded.
Yeah, that was a insane. I'm not
Oh,
gonna
I
build
just
anything
saw
with
what he
that.
rolled.
We're gonna stride up here, Jorand.
Oh, fuck.
Am I able to shield block or no? Does he have to be adjacent to me?
He has to be adjacent.
No.
Makes yeah, yeah, and then he's gonna raise his shield as a third action. Come on, is your shield not in your hand? I hit the raise the shield button. There we go. Jorand, we're going to strike. $16.
Fine.
I think I'll strike again. And then I'm gonna raise my shield. Oh, correct.
I will raise my shield.
Mm-hmm.
Will save.
Perfect.
Oh, yep. Thank you, guys, for reminding me. Will saves are at the start of your turn. Once you succeed once, you don't have to do it again.
Roll
I
the-
will re-roll. Yeah.
There we
Okay.
go. Much better.
Jesus. Of course. All right. One action. Raise my shield. I will.
Oh, I messed up
attempt to-
one thing, but that's fine. We'll do that later. Sorry.
Yep. Is he flanked?
This
Yeah.
guy? Yeah.
Yeah. Cool. I will strike him.
And I miss again. That's a 5. Sick.
Mm.
I love my
Mm.
rolls. So
Mm.
cool. I will MAP.
There we go.
Hey.
Okay, that's a hit. He's gonna shield block as a free action. Taking 8 damage.
Well, I might as well.
You want to use the reaction? Go for it.
Yep.
I forgot that they don't need to raise their shield, guys, as an action, so I technically just skipped an action for them, but that's fine. We'll do that next time. Roll me
Oh, they
damage.
have that automatic thing.
They
That's
have
cool.
a Archon's door, yeah, or no, courageous, something. They have an ability. All right.
Other thing.
Champions can do the same thing. At a higher
Target
level.
is now off guard because
Okay.
of my debilitation.
Excellent. Stone River.
This music's nice.
Thank you. Seems to we're gonna measure your soul, Goldlax. Okay. As your soul is being weighed, you will take 41 mental damage. It's actually going to get a +1 circumstance bonus to attack rolls and everything against you. Are you evil, Goldlax?
Fuck no.
Okay, good. The next thing it's gonna do, it's actually while he's doing this, he's gonna free action ask his question. You can use a reaction, or no, just a free action. That's fine on your turn to answer it. What is this question? Question of mercy. When Targix showed mercy to Zuguztaru, that was a simple beast that tried to eat one dwarf and would happily eat more. Target also voiced regret about his battles with Orc, Zolgax, and other enemies. You're a victorious commander watching as your soldiers encircle and rout the enemy. Their cries for mercy reach your ears, yet you know that if their foes escape, they could regain strength and threaten you in the future just as other foes have done. What would you do?
Could you
Torax.
just ice it?
Yeah. Torax's faith, you guys know, discourages showing mercy to enemies. Finishing an enemy off is only natural. Targic not only showed mercy, but he believed he could have relied more on mercy and diplomacy. So, as he measures your soul, Goldlax, he sees that you didn't. Would you have spared or killed Narcissus, Goldlax, in the vision?
I'm thinking. This is why he was taking the damage. I think when it came to Narcissus, he was absolutely a force of evil, and he was not something that was going to go down willingly. He was going to fight to the death. Mercy wasn't an option. He would have killed him.
Okay, and what do you say based on Targic's mercy?
I'll roll the diplomacy check. Alright, there we go. Goldlax is gonna huff and kind of like strain under the pressure as he loses his balance for a moment. He goes, Target's just a better man than I was, or ever will be. You can slaughter every one of your enemies, but then all you rule over is a city, a country littered with bodies built off of it. He understood that mercy was the path to enlightenment. War is war. It begets the hatred. It lets it live on. He knew better.
Yet you slayed Narcissus, but fine. You actually had a -2 to that due to slaying Narcissus, but you still succeeded. In the meantime, though, he's going to go ahead and flame strike the other 3, so I need the 3 of you to hit this reflex save, please. Okay, Pip, a crack.
Of course.
It's alright. At least we got extra fire damage, fire resist due to my shield.
Let's go. That is Stone River's turn. What are you doing, Atlas?
He's just showing that he's aggressive against me. Never mind, I can't say. I would say knowing everything that's happened recently, everything I've learned, everything that Shulgum and Ukrak have recently taught me. I'm not gonna run. I'm going to stay here with the party and not run off and attack on my own.
Hmm.
So the shield option, I will double slice.
Okay, target him.
Nice.
Nice.
Fucking hell.
Oh shit! I forgot to change my debilitation again. Shit.
Don't forget to roll your temporary hit points.
That's my bad. Got to change it to my precision damage.
You gain 1
Oh,
temporary
that's
hit points.
lovely.
Add that to yourself, please.
Yep. Final one. I will use it to immortalize the last shield archer.
Okay.
The one that's furthest away.
Target him. Yep, he is. He looks a little put off there. Well done, Pip. What are we doing?
We'll save on both of them.
Yep. Thank you
Yeah, we'll
so
see.
much, Matt. I'll give you a hero point for reminding me, but that's the only hero point I'm going to give for the reminding me here. Both of you hit me. This will save. Excellent. And also, Atlas, hit the button. Atlas?
Oh, I'm gonna re-roll that.
I recommend you do because that changes your whole turn if you fail that. Okay, you'd have gotten a -1 status penalty to anybody but the Archon. Okay, that's fine. You're fine. And then you damage the Archon, so that goes away. Yep, that's okay.
I was wondering, one thing, does it say that you have to be? Does it say the exact distance between you and a Celestial? It's like within 10 feet or something.
I would have to be in that wall.
They're both Celestials, so sorry, Pip. What are we doing, Pip?
Well,
Crying.
yeah, I'm gonna cry. In between, like, as soon as we walk into the room and Stone River announces that we are fighting him, Pip immediately descends into madness. Just is like immediately unable to focus on anything and is just going to rapidly dish out whatever spells or anything he can at the nearest thing to try and get them away from him. So I'm just going to action. Oh, Briny Bolt.
Okay.
From this close. Oof, unlucky. And I'm going to. Oh my God, ruler, go away. And I'm going to run away. As my last action.
Excellent. Excellente. Joran.
Okie dokie, let's go. Mountain stance to begin with. Let's attempt.
Nice.
Nice. Tumble through this guy. And then we will. That's flurry of blows, flurry of maneuvers.
Okay. Grab Dan. Nice.
Nice.
Nice. Let's go.
Excellent. Solid
Beautiful.
turn. Go Lex.
Again, we'll save on both of us.
Thank you. Fuck me.
I thought you said if they succeed, they don't
Once,
have to
yeah,
again.
but they haven't done it yet. It's
Yeah,
these,
neither of us have done it.
Yep. And Joran, hit that button, please.
And I've already answered his question, haven't I?
Yeah, that's fine. We do the questions on his turn as a free action. Joran, technically, you had a -1 to. It's whatever. I hate this aura. It's kind of a dumb aura. You're fine, Joran. You hit him anyway. So what are we doing,
Alright.
Golex?
I'm going to cast a telekinetic prayer. You know what? No, I'm not going to do that. Sorry, what's our DC? It's 26, 27, 28,
27.
28 DC,
27.
27.
What about class
Alright.
DC is, right?
Our level of
I'm
ACC.
going to-
Yeah.
Yep, I'm going to Courageous Anthem.
Well
for
done.
a fucking
Nice.
critical success. Hot dog. All right, so that's everyone
Yeah.
courageously anthemed.
Isn't that like 4
Saves
or
against
5
the
rounds,
fear
or-
effect. I'm sorry, Pip.
What's up? Somebody say Pablo? I swear I just heard my name, but maybe not. Did you say something, Phoenix?
I asked how long that Courageous Anthem lasts for if it's a crit.
4 rounds.
4 rounds.
4 rounds. Nice.
Go ahead, Golex. Second action and third.
Just having a quick look at something. Okay, yep, I know what to do. What I'm going to do next is I'm going to do the tried and true No, I'm going to move. I'll move up over to here, so we're not all bundled up. And then I'm going to cast shield on myself, and that's my turn.
Mm-hmm. Go ahead and post that on yourself. Drool, what are we doing? Brent?
I'm going to change my grip to two-handed bastard sword.
Okay.
Draw two-handed. Sheath that. I shall make a strike on the shield archon.
Mm-hmm. That hits due to off
Nice.
guard.
And I will map it.
Don't kill him.
Aw.
As
like,
Good thing I missed.
as the
You're
Archon
out.
basically says, it's fine. We'll just go back to our home. So
Oh, okay.
they're not. Yeah,
That's weird.
they're
Back to Rubicon. Transformers roll out.
the Shield Archon will retaliate on Drool here. We're gonna go ahead and intimidate. Do the demoralize. Okay, natural 2. We're gonna go ahead and strike for a whole 20 damage, and we'll strike again for a miss. This Archon is going to... Oh, then he takes enough damage to... as you see him take the fire and the bleed, he doesn't die. He just... Like, it almost like a wisp of, like, white aura light that shimmers as he seems to go back to his home realm. As the Shield Archon sighs, turns to Joran and will make 3 quick strikes in succession here. Only one of those hitting Joran. His shield is automatically raised due to his deal, and that is his turn. Drew Ukrak.
Alright. Time to help a brother out. I will raise my shield again. Apply effect. Thank you.
Yeah, I was thinking about stepping towards you.
I will. Yeah, I'm gonna go help. I'm gonna run forward. Then last action hit. Smacky smack. Oh, that's a 4. I will reroll.
Fuck it. Let's go.
Yay. Let's go.
Aren't you glad I gave you that hero point at the start?
It's very nice.
There we go.
Yeah. And that's my turn.
Shit, Brent, I was thinking exact same thing. I was thinking Archons and like the Protoss from StarCraft, literally. So yeah, crazy.
Should have been semi-life fire.
Ukrak, is that your turn?
Yep.
Excellent. All right, as Stone River will make his way forward with his first action. Oh God, where's he going? Okay, we'll move up
Forward
here.
in which direction?
We'll move up here with the first action. As he does so, he is asking his second question. You know Torag is a forthright god who encourages honesty in his followers, but Targic's carvings here, as he mentions, seem to contradict the common Fresh to the Sky narrative. This would cause schisms in the community. Targic's perspective might be more historically correct, in which case sharing and correcting old legends might theoretically please Torag. However, I think the status quo is so honorable and amazing. Why undermine it and risk chaos? You are the 18th ruler of a yet mighty dynasty, and you rule wisely and well, bringing prosperity to all. Yet you've uncovered documents showing your legendary ancestor was a villain who seized control through atrocities, creating a monarchy founded on lies. If the truth spreads, you could lose your throne and see factions kill each other to seize power. If the truth stays hidden, you continue growing rich on stolen wealth. What is your decree? And he will ask Atlas this as he attacks Atlas with a claw attack. Oh, shit. Did I target more than one person? Sorry. Only meant to target Atlas here. Atlas, what's your AC? Oh, yeah, it's a crit.
Oh.
Crunchy crunch.
Yeah, that's a crit.
Crunchy crunch. How do you respond, Atlas? You can also roll any of these checks. Other skills might be appropriate depending on the response. I've posted the question in chat. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm just gonna quickly reread that really quick. What? Oh shit. Um. I think in a way after that attack, Atlas would look at him because just call into him. He would look at him with an intense glare and try an intimidating approach as he explains, if that's possible.
What do you say?
I would say, I am the 18th ruler of this dynasty, and I've only just recently found out all this stuff. Yes, my dynasty may have been built on lies and betrayal, but that is life. Fight to live. The weak are killed, the strong may survive. And as you say, if I stay hidden, my rich will grow, which means my dynasty will grow, and I can give the rich to the civilians.
Hit the button.
Yes.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Well done. Continue what you were saying.
Yes. If the truth spreads, the monarchy may not be forgiven. But if it's within my power during my time ruling, I will keep the legacy how it is, and people have grown up to it now.
Solid. He continues chatting as he casually improves grab you as a free action, as a second action. And we'll go ahead and MEP at you with his tail. Sorry for targeting everybody yet again. There we go. Atlas, what are we doing?
I don't know. fuck, I think I'm just first thing after saying that, I'll just be like, I'll look down, look at the blood pouring out of me. I'll just go, fuck, help! And first action, activate my tattoo.
Okay.
So next 5 rounds, I'll gain 2
It's
D8.
2 actions. I will tell you that much. Yeah.
Yes, 2
So,
actions. To
yep.
do that, in last action, I will just hit him.
Okay.
Do.
Nice. That courageous anthem made the difference. Roll me damage.
Fuck yeah.
You hear the Weezer rift in your head, Atlas.
Excellent. That's your turn, Atlas. Pip, what are we doing?
Oh, he has resistance to bludgeoning.
Seems to
Lovely.
be
I know
something.
this doesn't really matter. I was just reading the Demon's Knot, and the dude that we killed that would have had it would have been a sulfur zombie, and I would have been able to control him until he died. But
Oh
anyway.
shit. That's cool. I apologize. Yeah. Yeah. My
That's
bad.
cool. It's chill. It's chill. Well, Pip's still frightened. And I think I've invested the actual Demon's Knot now because it actually gives me the frightened 2 forever when I'm at
Oh,
60 feet.
interesting. Okay.
So I actually have to move. I can't be near him.
Hmm.
So 25, 50. I need to be here. That's all 3 actions.
Amazing. Doran.
Well, let's see if I can do something funny.
Always gotta throw them. Nice.
Okay, roll me in athletics. Or hit the button in chat
Um,
if possible. Yeah.
Yes. Does that apply the -2 already? It does. Oh,
Too big.
you know what? Fuck it. Let's
You don't have Titan Wrestler.
let's try.
Yeah,
Go,
that's
go,
what I was-
go.
Oh, it's no longer
Oh,
grab,
man.
does he?
Put that dice in the asylum.
Let's go. All right, Joran, 1 action to do that.
That's a shame.
My other tagline is "Hero points are a lie," so you know. Which...
I wonder who you got that from.
I like the
You don't give me royalties for
by
any
the
of this
way,
shit.
Hey!
by the way,
Memes.
real quick,
You don't give me royalties for that.
real quick.
God
Oh,
damn.
I need a.
Real quick, Atlas, reapply your hit points, yeah.
No, why? He just cast it.
Because his tattoo, that's how it
He
works.
just cast it.
Yes,
It's
it's at
fast
the
End of
healing.
each turn, I get 2
Is it the
healing.
start or
At
at
the-
the end? Oh, at the end. My bad. Okay. No, wait. Oh, it's at the end.
It's at
Okay,
the
I
end of
thought
each of your
I thought it was
turns during
fast
this turn.
healing. My bad. Yeah, go ahead and apply it. Yeah, there you go. All right, Joran, what are we doing?
Let's try a flurry of blows. Yeah, I
Oof.
thought so, given the map.
No,
And
Correct one.
then let's go to Mountain Stronghold.
Okay. Thank you, Goldax. What are we doing?
Oh, should I have done a will save?
No,
shit.
it's just the once. It's just the once. You're
Oh,
good.
it's just the once. Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
Actually, was I close enough to him to have to do the will save because I failed?
No, you've already once you do it, it's done. It's fine. Goldax, who are you
Okay.
soothing?
I'm soothing Atlas.
Okay. Last action.
How the fuck does this staff work for using the spells?
It should technically add the spells onto your, I think that module's broken. Just tell me which spell. It's probably under the activations tab, actually.
Yeah, I'm just wondering, like, yeah, okay. Is it, you said under
It
activations?
might be. No, it's not. What do you want to cast?
I was looking at I was looking at fucking hell. Where was it? It's disappeared now.
Holy
Give me a
Light
second.
or Searing Light?
I believe it was Searing Light.
That's 2
yeah.
actions, though.
2 actions.
Is it 2 actions?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. All right. All of these are okay. Too easy. I actually can't do that because I 2 action healed you. I have no more.
You have an
things,
action.
So
yeah.
I'm going to. Yep, I'm
Yeah,
going
Horn
to.
of Blasting, isn't it 1, right?
Yeah, I have a 1-action one, so I'm just gonna do the basic bitch one.
On
He has a
the
DC
big guy?
28 fortitude. Yeah,
Okay, roll me damage for half.
7 damage on him. That's my turn.
Excellent. Solid. Drool.
I am going to step up and make a strike on Stone River. 'Cause I forget how to do that for some reason. There we go.
Mm-hmm. Okay, that's a hit.
Nice.
Would you like to use opportune backstab, Atlas?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
Nice.
Oh, I should have tried to fright. No, it wouldn't work.
He's off guard now.
Cool.
Wait, he should have been.
And
I hit last round. Why didn't that work last round?
Might go away
you
after
gotta
the end of
remind
this
me.
turn.
You gotta remind me because I don't
was
know.
he?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
No, you hit Stone River last round? You did, yeah. You gotta remind me,
Yeah.
but you gotta remind me. You gotta just be like, hey, put him off guard for me.
Yeah.
It's not automatic. Yeah. So
Alright. And I'll map.
what? It didn't actually show
Oi.
up on the thing. Oh, because you didn't get sneak attack on him because he wasn't off guard, so you don't get the
Yeah.
debilitation.
Oh, because I have gang up.
Yeah, exactly. All right, that's a hit,
Because
Drool.
now I've got everyone.
Yeah.
Oh, bad damage.
Okay. Solid. Is that your turn?
That's my turn.
Excellent. We're gonna have Sealed Archon. We'll just actually shit, you're flanked, Ukrak. I'll attack Ukrak. Wait, why isn't flanking
Yes.
applying? Flanking, is he 20 feet? Yeah, you're 20 feet away from Stone River. Stone River has a 20-foot reach, so you are in a very technical sense, flank. Would you like to use
I'm
shield
gonna
block?
shield block.
Yep, excellent.
He will take damage due to my shield, and I'm gonna disarm him as well due to my disarming block.
Okay, click on both for me, please.
So activation fortifier and activation disarming block.
Okay, let me
so he will
use
take 2d6
do the
fire.
2d6 there, and then go ahead and attempt to disarm him
Ooh.
with a basic action macro, please.
Oh, that's earn income. Whoops.
Basic action,
Oh,
target
shit.
him, and attempt to disarm him.
Mid battle.
I'll earn income off him.
Some gold.
Hmm.
Let's get some money. Oh,
Let's
I
get
pressed the
some
wrong
money.
thing. I did the wrong thing. I'm clicking random shit. Sorry. Let me put my shield back up.
Hmm.
Hell yeah, it gets
Oi.
Oh, no fucking way! He drops his weapon. That's
Picture,
amazing.
it looks like it's like forged to him, but
Yeah, no, that's what I was scared of.
He's got morphic
Yeah.
hands. Oh, I misread that.
Does it not come off?
His hands are weapons. I don't think you can.
Well,
That's
it's
what I
called
thought.
disarm. It's called disarm.
Yeah, take his arm
Cut
off.
his fucking arm off. Yeah.
Oh man, no. There's if your arms are fused to you, they're considered natural. Like I want to allow it, but I don't think I should because it's like it doesn't make sense. You
God
can.
damn it!
Wait,
I
wait,
would
wait.
never be able to use disarm.
I know. I'm gonna attack you again, and then
I'll
I'm gonna.
shield block again.
Oh, you can do that? Yeah,
Oh,
you
you can't
can.
I'll do it all again.
I'll do it all again. Damn it!
Disarm him again.
And then I'm gonna attack you a third time, and
Oh.
that'll
Oh,
also.
he'll take another 2d6
Yep.
fire damage.
Keep hitting those. Yeah.
I'll try to disarm him again.
All right, that's his turn. Correct. It's your turn.
All right. Put my shield back up. All right. I will attack him. I will get a 7.
You actually could miss
Sick.
by 1 if you want to burn a hero point for
Ooh,
description.
last
I
I'll
don't
give
think-
you a hero point. I'll give you a hero point if you want to give him a
Ooh.
description.
Okay,
I
go for it.
will.
Roll me damage and subtract a hero point, Golax.
All right.
Hold on.
Roll damage. Bonk. Ooh. As I take blows from blows over and over again, trying to deflect him, trying to disarm him, I go to make a swing and I just glanced off his shield, but be able to kind of like let my axe slide through my hands to give it max reach and try and hook underneath his shield, and I get a blow it through.
Beautiful.
Are you giving yourself the temporary hit points, by the way?
Yeah, I've been keeping track of it.
Okay.
I get every time I get a hit, I
Just
get
add that effect on yourself. Yeah, it should be easy enough
yeah. It's
to
just
do.
like if I get a crit, I get more. So I'm just
Yeah.
gonna do map.
Okay,
and
go to map.
then do normal.
It's another
Ooh,
hit.
very nice. Oh,
It's
oh my
not
god,
looking
2
good.
ones on damage. I roll shit. All right, I'll add my click and drag, and that's my turn. Oh, did I just
You moved, right?
hit?
No, what's your last action? Sorry? Raise a shield? Raise a
I
shield.
raise shield.
Got
and
it, got it, got
attack
it.
twice. Yeah.
The Stone River, as his wounds start healing little by little, looks at Jorand and will cast Measure Soul. As he measures your soul, Jorand, he will ask you a question. Let me... I don't think this will knock you unconscious. No, it won't. Okay, good. That would have been funny if it did. All right. As he...
Question just falls.
Yeah. As he says, the question of necessity. Many dwarves died from violence and hardship during the quest for the sky. Targic even sometimes challenged me about a century of suffering his people endured to fulfill Torag's decree, all while Torag provided little aid. To Stone River, or to me, overcoming adversity is an issue. The quest for the sky is a journey that shaped the dwarven people like a blacksmith hammering iron at a forge. He poses the following. You have piled the last shovelful of coal into your community's last forge. Your neighbors fret knowing that without a forge, their village is likewise doomed. From the shadows, a known entity offers to fuel the forge forever in exchange for a future favor. Everyone looks to you for an answer. Go ahead and answer the question. You don't have to roll a diplomacy. Just give me a good answer, and I will have the roll for you on whatever you wish. Jorand.
Flexing. What?
He'll look at Stone River. Blumdar never teaches his followers that there is an easy answer. Even in the darkest moments, the strongest will rise to even greater heights, stand taller than any other mountain. I don't accept any cheap answers, any cheap offerings. We may struggle now, my friends, but in the future, these hardships will make us stronger, make us taller, and we will prevail.
As you use Balumbadar's name, you can use athletics for this if you'd like. I'll give you a button to click on. Oh, just a success.
Jesus Christ, these rolls today, guys.
Yeah. As Stone River nods. And then we'll acceptable. As the shield Archon disappears, Stone River backs off.
Am I still grabbed?
No, he'll release you. As he makes his way back. Fine. You seem to know what you are doing. I will allow you to peruse the tomb and even take its riches. You seem to be powerful enough and wise enough to manage the consequences of thereof. Do as you wish.
I do have a question for you. What are you to the Sky King?
I was an avatar of Torag's desire. I occasionally gave him advice and helped him. I also helped him forge his blade out of my skin. And Targic lived a long and arduous journey. Life had a long and arduous journey. I was there when he needed it. I made sweet love to... No, that's fine.
I will say, before you go away, I must ask, do I have your permission to wield this blade?
That is not up to me to decide. That is up to you.
I shall wield it in your honor and the Sky King.
As he walks into a portal. Oh, come on, walk into the portal.
Before you go,
Oh, yeah?
do you think you can get rid of this demon?
No, that's an 11 to 20 adventure. How many times do I have? Oh, sorry. DM shooting through. All right. As he disappears. As he disappears to the portal. Yeah, that's kind of what I've been saying over and over, but well, anyway. As Stone River leaves, you see the real tomb of King Targic. This one actually does contain his body if you are to open it, and you see him resting
I go
in
over and
peace. It is
Yeah, I'll go over, but I'll do it like gently lift the lid off.
I'm doing it just to check that it's actually in there.
Indeed.
It's totally not sure.
That is actually his tomb. So, and as you guys look around the room, you see countless descriptions depicting friends, family, many cherished moments, while also mourning having outlived so many thanks to his supernatural longevity. The largest display displays a set of maps tracing a route taking to the quest of the sky, pointing back to a homeland dwarves haven't and couldn't revisit for nearly 10,000 years. It not only maps the numerous tunnels that dwarves collapsed to seal Felgun, but also a hidden path that dwarves have overlooked. Using it, perhaps the dwarves of High Helm could access that lost paradise once more.
Guys, before we head off, I know it's been a rough, hour, but before we walk off, there's a war going on out there? Do you guys reckon that they've finished that already, or do we have to go fight with them?
Yeah, what happens with the big fight?
I have a feeling that the great voice in the sky hasn't got the answer to that because it wasn't written down. So I'm sure they'll be fine.
The dwarves win, guys. What do you think happens? The dwarves are obviously going to win. You kill Narcissus. Actually, you did kill the leader of their band. So Narcissus, being dead without a general, that's little they can do. Guys, I'm going to clump you together for a screenshot. Congratulations on finishing Sky King's Tomb. Some of you have been here since the very beginning. Brent,
we'll put Urbeck
Alex,
on there as well if you can.
Godlex, I'll put Urbeck. And some of you came a little closer, a little later, but I hope you also had just as much fun, even if the story was a bit disjointed for you all. So
Can we
I'm gonna.
Yuri and
I will put them. Yes, I will. Yes, actually, let's do that. Yuri, where's Yuri? And
Ragnar and Magnus.
Yuri, my beloved, is back.
No, just the players that are here. That's fine. I will. Where's?
We just dragged Yuri's corpse here.
That's fine. I'm gonna take a little bit of a screenshot here. You guys are gonna go into the Hall of Heroes, which is not a very common thing to happen in my server, mainly because not because there's not a lot of heroes, but because finishing a campaign is actually pretty damn tough. In any sort of RPG. So, what did you want, Matt? Oh, yay! I like that. Thank you, Matt. It takes me a second, but ending, yeah. So, before I continue, we're gonna do the epilogues at this point in time. Given the information you guys all have. So, I'll do the Hall of Heroes in a little bit. I won't rush it. So, what are we doing, ladies and gentlemen? I'll start from left to right. Just from the screen that I see here. A crack. Epilogue, please. What happens with you? Feel free to also, I probably should have mentioned this earlier, but feel free to also maybe integrate other people or whatever, however you want to do it. But a crack, let's start with you.
Mm-hmm. Alright, I don't know what Dorgrim is doing, but Orkrak, upon finishing grabbing his riches and whatnot from the tomb, he will head back to the orc camp to rejoin his brethren. And before he goes, he will ask the dwarves and everyone around him that if they blow their horn that they use, that the orcs will answer their call to battle if they ever need it. Until then, they will rebuild after the entire area got flooded and ransacked through animals and let through. And he will train for another fight.
Thank you, a crack. Both Jorand and
Can you
maybe
tell us what Yuri's doing at this time?
no, you're
So Yuri is
Is rotting.
with her god,
Rotting.
rotting in the ground. Yeah.
Sorry,
Oh.
can't
Jason
resist.
Allen.
He is dead.
Alex, both of your characters can have an epilogue. Feel free to let us know.
So Joran's is fairly simple enough. I think seeing the course of this adventure, the whispers of I suppose the embodiment of a god. I know Torkic wasn't a god, but he was kind of like the embodiment of Torag's will. He kind of steadies himself in his mind that he wants to become like the physical embodiment of Balumdar as much as he can. So he actually visits the surface for the first time, and he goes training in all the largest mountains that you can find throughout Galarian, battling all the creatures and the monsters that are there, training and honing his mind to be just the best version of himself that he can to serve Balumdar. As for Urbek, when the rest of the group, I presume, comes back to High Helm and tells them of this kind of like secret path that was put in Torgic's tomb, he pretty much just puts the expedition together with the rest of the Delvers, and that's his life goal now, is to try and find this extra hidden path, to map it out, and also just to kind of revisit some of the areas that they found along the way, try and forge relationships where he can, clear out kind of like any nasty hostile creatures, to make safer travels throughout the depths and the dark the Darklands itself. So there's greater trade, and then he finds the greatest treasure of all: a perfectly preserved first edition, first printing, signed copy of the first volume of Angel of Love.
Beautiful. Thank you so much, Urbeck. Well done. Atlas, what do you do with your epilogue?
Mine's a bit long.
That's the first time you said that. What?
It's fine. Maybe, I don't know, however you want to do it. If it's super long, maybe trim it a little bit. Or you want to wait? Is that what?
I'll wait.
Okay.
It's not super long. It's just long.
It's fine.
Alex, no.
Goldlax.
Hello. Okay, I was writing it all down just to get it all in my head, but this is what I've got. In the ascension back above to High Helm, song and cheers were spread throughout the primarily dwarven troop. Though like many things, it was not to last. Goldlax, fulfilling one final duty for Clan Tolor in Sangrid's good name, delivered what was uncovered, regaling fantastical tales of what they had endured underneath, and of those they lost.
His gold went to the clan to further their studies, as Goldlax continued to lack any need for excessive wealth. He wished Pip luck with the demon, wishing that circumstances allowed him to accompany him, but alas, he had prior commitments. Drulgrim and Ukrak were thanked by the goblin, giving them his horn of blasting, for it would let them bellow out that orcish fervor into the very hearts, ears, and minds of their enemies. Urbeck and Erstad were checked up on, given a small wave as Goldlax made his way out towards the surface. Erstad especially was checked up on, ensuring that his head was screwed on and that he was okay, given the unfortunate departure from the group and its circumstances. When the music finally came to a halt, it came when he stepped onto the surface again, looking down at the instrument, the one that had led them through so many battles, the one that may have won them, but it had twisted it to him. It had made it lesser. And from that day forth, on a battlefield, it was silent. No songs were sung when arrows were flying or swords were bashing. Goldlax adjusted to a rapier, saving music for the good times, and knowing that if he ever wants to avoid another death like Yuri's, he needs to take a more deadly approach. I'll pause it for now because there is more because we've tied it in.
Thank you for now, Goldlax. Pip.
So, after the discovery of the Sky King's tomb, Pip, following along the journey with everyone back to High Helm, along the way, he's very clearly being taken over by the necklace. He's maintaining control over most of his urges, but it's clear that it's taking a toll upon him. Once the party returns to High Helm, Pip decides that it is time for him to leave before anything that can happen, the necklace gets out of control. He, one by one, to each member of the party, first hugging Atlas and telling him it's okay to not be so serious sometimes, and that you really do need to take a shower. Stink, my friend. Turning towards Jorund, Pip flexes his very tiny muscles. He might be built like a toothpick, but he still respects a man who knows what he can do with his body. Takes
Can I
some
just
time. Yes,
jump
go.
in there with Joran's response, if you don't mind?
Yeah, go for it.
He's just gonna pat you on the head as gently as he can.
I appreciate it, Pip. But strength isn't always just raw power. You have a great control over your mind, my friend. And I hope that's a strength you will continue to build and carry on with you.
I can only hope, brother. The last thing he says to Drool and Ukrak is that they're the most interesting orcs that he's met. He's unsure of where you'll go, but in the end, he respects you. He respects everything you guys are about, and will, if he is to meet him in the battlefield again, he'll be sure to make sure he says hi. The final party member, Goldlax, the one that Pip reached out to in the beginning when he was being held hostage. Pip will walk up to Goldlax and say, "Greenie, brother, the times in which I felt the lowest, you gave me hope. You gave me the ability to continue. I'm always going to remember you. A legendary bard who never let a situation dull his personality. A truly wonderful compatriot for our journey. Before Pip leaves Hivehelm, he leaves a small mark inside the entrance to the surface. It's a sigil of Yuri's faith. Takes one last deep breath and steps out on his journey, not knowing where he'll go.
Thank you, Pep. That was the end, right? Sorry.
Yes.
Cool. Drogrum and Erstad.
I think Julgrim would have learned a lot from this, not only in fighting but in leading. I like to imagine you would come back to the Sunfist clan and maybe try and lead some more cooperative peace negotiations with the dwarves. Put his strength to good use. I'm a bit unsure where exactly Erstad would end up at this point specifically, but wherever he finds himself, he'd rely on Trud to guide him and adapt to any situation, supplying his strength as well to people who need it, helping as many as he can, regardless of status.
Beautiful. Thank you, guys. This campaign started August 11th, 2023. This was a year.
Do I go?
Oh shit! Yeah, damn. Oh god. Okay, sorry, Atlas. Go. My bad.
So, after what felt like an eternity, Atlas found himself surrounded by familiar faces. Again, patriots, friends, who you could say is close family. A sense of belonging, which once felt so foreign to him after his lost, slowly coming back to him. And all because he trusted a pie-faced goblin. Memories of their shared journeys flickered like echoes during their travel back to Highhelm. Yet, constant, vivid faces of all of his companions constantly in his mind. Long gone but not forgotten faces of Drakta, Magnus, and Crohan, with their memories etched into his heart. The memories of Erstad and Urbeck, ever steadfast in his head, had been more than just allies. They were brothers in arms, protecting him from a lot of danger. The memory of Yuri, whose absence still haunted him to his heart, her death a shadow over his soul. Another woman in his life that he cared about gone. Pip, an ever dependable friend, was a reminder that some bonds endured beyond the fires of hardship. He found trust in this tiny friend of his. Jorhand, Ukrak, and Julgrim, who have not been here for the longest, have proven themselves to what truly matters and stood against the odds with Atlas. But obviously the story's not over. After completing the assignment, Atlas returned to High Helm with everyone, bearing the knowledge of the Sky King Target's legacy. Let Clan know everything. Showed them told them the way to get to his chamber. The burden that he'd head on his shoulders lifted, prepared to move forward. In the next chapter, he journeyed with Goldlax up to the surface. Matthew, finish it.
Atlas joined Goldlax on his journey to Yuri's homeland, a welcome addition to what is otherwise a bleakly started expedition. Eventually, for the sake of avoiding sailing the high seas like a pack of pirates, Goldlax taught Atlas the art of surfing, and sightings of the two paddling across perilous waters reached the shores, becoming a popular series of children's books. Death is not the end. Fading from memory is, and the two of them journey ever closer to ensuring that the tale of Yuri, the selfless Kitsune, never fades.
But Atlas's journey is still not over. His father is still out there. He has strong allies now, and new ways to find him. That's it.
Let's go.
Let's get it.
A couple of stats. Actually, thank you for watching YouTube. Thank you for watching Sky King's Tomb. If you have watched from the beginning, I probably not, but like, you know,
I love you.
love you too, YouTube. Bye, like and subscribe.